Your following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it was for both the TCW and Funhouse Heavyweight Championships.
So nice of you to join us, Harry.
Ray, when you're a busy man, you got a lot to do. But let's not let my business take away from this main event tonight.
This Titan Nation is your TCW and Funhouse Heavyweight Championship match. What a challenger making his way to the ring. None other than former WWE star, NWA's own Mike Mondo. A world-class athlete, Harry.
And look at the phenomenal shape Mike Mondo is in. Some guys never achieve that type of physique, let alone 22 years into their career. And Mike Mondo, no doubt, comes into this company with a big opportunity to prove he is the top dog, to be #1. But he's gonna have to go through PJ Savage to do it.
Definitely so. Again, Mike Mondo, though, has trained so many. His resume speaks for itself, what he's done not only in his career, but for careers of others. Tonight, he looks to add another championship to that resume in the form of the TCW and Funhouse Heavyweight Championships. But like you said, Harry, standing across from him will be none other than PJ Savage. The sirens begin. The Titan Nation knows the Savage era is here. The Savage season continues, and it has made its way to Mount Olympus.
Ray, since winning that championship, PJ Savage promised to be a fighting champion, and he has lived up to that, taking on all comers, different opponents from different organizations, different sizes, different styles.
He has faced the very best, Terry. He has faced the likes of Joel Maximo. He has faced the likes of Joey Conway, of the Brooklyn Outlaw Donovan, and most recently, his own brother Jocko, going to war at Savage Intentions. But tonight, all that doesn't add up to now going head-to-head with Mike Mondo.
Let's be honest, Ray, that is an impressive list of people that Savage has gone through. But this opponent might be the opponent with the most experience in this business, the most ring acumen, the most knowledge. And Mike Mondo.
Championship match. Introducing first the challenger and opponent to their right. From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds. No fear, Mike Mondo!
And Mike Mondo not ingratiating himself to the fans.
Waiting all night for this one, right? I gotta hear every single person who's looking. You're savage. You're reigning and defending TCW Heavyweight and Funhouse Heavyweight Champion. Fighting out of New York
And the crowd here in Toms River, New Jersey, firmly behind PJ Savage, the hometown favorite. The thing he has going for him, he's wrestled in this town before, he's wrestled in this building before. But not against Mike Mondo, a man who's held gold, tag team gold in the WWE, numerous promotions, a champion of a high caliber, and he wants to come in here and do the same. It's gut check time for PJ Savage.
That's what Mike Mondo said, Harry. This man has faced the likes of multiple WWE Hall of Famers. This man has shared the ring with men that have forgotten more than we'll ever know about this sport.
We talk about big fight feel. We've got it here in Toms River. It's been an amazing show so far, and still to come, the Mount Olympus Rumble here. But PJ Savage starting with a sign of sportsmanship, but Mike Mondo choosing to reject that offer. PJ nods his head and says, oh, that's the way it's going to be, huh?
Well, then here we go. Look at that. Like two bulls locking horns here.
And look at that quick technical ability of Mike Mondo. He was known for his speed and ability, but he has put on a massive amount of mass and muscle over the last decade or so. And not only is he quick, but he is so strong, and that's what makes him so difficult. Look at that.
Shot to the midsection there. Look at this, going for the butterfly. But no, PJ getting out of it. Shot to the midsection there. Giving Mike Mondo a little bit of a gut check. Savage knee already?
It's quickly, Mike Mondo moves out of the way. You know that Mike Mondo has studied PJ Savage. He saw that knee coming from a mile away. Not because PJ was slow, but because Mike Mondo knows that's PJ's bread and butter. He's put away many an opponent with that. So he was prepared.
We've seen it time and time again, Harry. But Mike Mondo, you can imagine, he did his study. He knew what exactly he was walking into here tonight in Toms River. But look at this now. Mike Mondo has the hold once again locked in.
And normally PJ Savage is the one with the size advantage. He has a little bit of a height advantage, but the strength is almost even here with that massive frame. And even a simple move like a headlock, your rudimentary headlock that you learned in the first day of wrestling.
Oh, look at that. The power of Savage being tested here.
Look at that. The immovable force versus the unstoppable object.
Look at that. But again, this one knocking PJ a little bit.
You could see he's a little loopy, but still on his feet. It wouldn't be the first time someone tried. And look at that. How brilliant of Mike Mondo. Instead of going for a third and it not working, he catches PJ Savage by surprise, and now he's going to try to take advantage here, but PJ's so quick.
Oh, beautiful shoulder block there.
And don't think that wasn't intentional, trying to let him know that if you can't take me down, I can take you down. But again, how quick and smart of Mike Mondo. That's that veteran experience. That's what's going to make it so difficult for PJ Savage here. Because just when you think you've developed a rhythm, someone like Mike Mondo can break it all up. And again, Mondo moves out of the way here.
Wisely done by the veteran Mike Mondo. But did you see PJ Savage looking to do something he normally does not do, and that was fly, Harry.
Well,
bring out all the stops.
Sometimes in order to retain the championship, to go against somebody with the acumen and the caliber of Mike Mondo, you're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to find movesets that aren't normally in your repertoire. And again, Mike Mondo taking his sweet time getting in the ring by design, the Long Island native. I asked him before this match why he wanted to come here to Titan to compete. He said he wanted to add another championship to his mantle and cement the fact that he is the top dog here, because a championship symbolizes that you're number one.
Hey, that is one way to do it. Again, going at one of the best we have in Titan Championship Wrestling.
And you can see those vicious palm strikes, European uppercut, a barrage of different styles of strikes here from Mike Mondo. And PJ finds himself in a little bit of trouble here if he can't get back here, but a clothesline.
Beautiful clothesline there by PJ. Sending Mike Mondo to the outside there.
Oh no, and PJ,
had it scouted going to the well too many times.
And here's the thing for PJ, he over the year, here we go, a cover, here we go, what?
We almost saw a new champion already, Harry.
Well, we've had a couple title changes tonight. We've seen so many bizarre and crazy things, upsets, things we never thought we'd see. And Mike Mondo winning this championship, that is not out of the realm of possibility here.
It definitely is not, but look at this now. Mike Mondo using referee's discretion, using that count.
And Mike Mondo using the count, using the ring. You know, that's what makes Mike Mondo so successful. That's why he's had such longevity in his career. He knows the count. He knows that he has till 5. Most opponents would just push up that boot in your throat. Mike Mondo uses that rope for leverage. Clubbing forearms. And look, Ray, we've talked about this before. PJ, he's been a fighting champion, but, you know, win after win against opponents of massive frames, massive size, making those towns, it wears on you. Being the champ, it wears on you. It's a different type of stress, a different type of training.
Agreed.
And while he's been successful for over a year, could it be wearing him down? Could this be the end for Savage? Could he have nothing left in the tank?
Harry, we also have to question the last battle.
2.
The last battle that PJ was in was against someone that he considered as close as a brother. Going to war with Jocko, that mental toil that was at Savage Intentions, to go from that to now face the likes of Mike Mondo. What mind frame was PJ walking into tonight?
Well, that's got to be psychologically taxing as well for you, Ray. I mean, that's just a change in your life. You know?
Definitely.
When you move or you break up with somebody or you know, you get a new job, all those things affect you. It changes the rhythm of your life, and that affects your training, your preparation. And for somebody like Mike Mondo, he will take advantage. And right now, Savage in a great deal of trouble. He's in the center of the ring. And look at how Mondo just flexes his muscles, squeezing the oxygen out of PJ Savage.
Using that strength, using the physique that Mike Mondo has created here.
You know, a lot of people have a great physique in this business. It's how you use it. And Mike Mondo is a mechanic, but there's nothing that might overcome the will, the desire of PJ Savage. That might be his biggest strength over the last couple years.
Oh, shot to the midsection there by PJ, but no. Mike Mondo trying to get back to the base that he was in. Look at this now. Oh, look at that. I thought he was going to go for a cutter, but changes up into a face buster.
And going to go for a 1, 2.
And just like that, we almost had another championship change here tonight, Harry. Wait, what is Mike Mondo doing?
Mike Mondo's going after that turnbuckle. Maybe, again, Mike Mondo said he would do this by any means necessary.
Oh, come on, no, not like this. Using his tape, the wrist tape he had on, choking the life out of PJ Savage.
And look at his positioning. He's got it so that his back is towards the ref, so he cannot see that wrist tape. The ref can't call what he can't see.
This is the one time again, if the ref doesn't see it, is it cheating?
Mike Mondo has said this over and over again. There are 2 classes of people. There's Mike Mondo and there's everyone else.
And look at that stomp to the midsection there by Mike Mondo.
And again, using that muscular frame to add more leverage to squeeze the oxygen, to maybe damage some ribs.
Trying to damage ribs, trying to make sure PJ Savage
1, 2.
cannot breathe, Harry. He already was choking him with his wrist tape, now using that force.
And right after that, what does he do? Gets him in the center of the ring here, taking more oxygen out of Savage.
Look at this.
I like what he's done. He's slowing Savage down.
He's going at his tempo, again, using that ring awareness, using that experience. PJ Savage, like you said, has racked up the wins over this last calendar year. However, is it enough to match the experience of the likes of Mike Mondo?
For Savage, you got to wonder if he has the stamina, both physically and psychologically. But no matter what condition Savage is in, there's always that will to fight, that desire.
Definitely so, but you see the effects already on the body here of Mike Mondo. Oh! Knockout blow, but look at this, Harry. Both men are down.
Head-to-head collision there. I saw Mike Mondo maybe preparing. He was trying to go for something, but Savage managed to get a hold of him. And both of the opponents, both of these competitors, worse for wear here.
Referee at a count of 3. I don't think this is what the Titan Nation want to see, but we might have, unfortunately, a count out here.
In the world of boxing, they call this a brutal fight, a vicious fight. You get so worn down, these 2 competitors. Massive frames. Violent intentions here, but Mike Mondo leaning on PJ Savage.
Shot there by Mondo. Shot by PJ. Oh, one more from Mondo here. And a shot from the champion. And another from Mondo. Both men staggering here, Harry.
This is just grueling stuff here, a cruel fight in boxing terms.
Harry, this weekend, there was a fight talked about all over the world. After tonight, I think this will be the new fight that's spoken about when it comes to this weekend.
Without a doubt, this competition between these two. Look at Savage! PJ Savage, a heavyweight, moving like a lightweight, using every bit of that massive frame to take down Mike Mondo. And suddenly both of these competitors on the outside as the referee, Johnny Q, begins the count here. But Savage, not content to take that count-out victory, he rolls Mondo into the ring. And this is where I question a little bit of that pride. Instead of just taking that count-out victory, Savage wants to do it in the ring. He wants to defeat Mike Mondo soundly.
Harry, he's been in this position before, where it feels like it's going to take something that Savage has never done before. Like this, again, going to the second rope here, but Mike Mondo wisely able to get out of it.
Ray, to your point, he's been in this position time and time before, but if you keep rolling those dice, you're going to wind up going snake eyes. And right now, Mike Mondo is in a position here, if he can get Savage up and maybe land a suplex or some high-risk maneuver here, it could be the end for the champ.
Definitely so, but look at this now. Mike Mondo looking for something here. High risk, high reward.
Savage trying to fight out of it, but the strength of Mondo just too much!
Superplex from Mike Mondo. But did it do everything to both men here?
Ray, did you see the canvas of that ring bounce? Johnny Q had to hold on the ropes to the ropes to just stay afoot, and Mondo can get the cover here. Here we go, 1, 2, 3.
I was about to say we have a new champion, but somehow PJ Savage is kicked out. What is it gonna take? Is this the gut check time?
See, this is where now Mike Mondo, apoplectic here, this is where he needs to regain his composure, get it together. I know it's frustrating here. He was so close to being the champ. He has to take advantage. And look at him stalking PJ. He's going for something big here. The big boot from Mondo. Maybe going for a butterfly DDT, but
look at that spear to the midsection there.
Not enough to keep Mondo down, but no!
Look at that back body drop there from PJ. Super kick. Oh!
Mondo onto his knees here.
And the Savage knee.
Could it be over?
Cover.
1, 2, 3.
And he does it.
Here's William, and still TCW and Roundhouse Heavyweight Champions,
PJ Savage has done it again. He slays yet another dragon. This one might be the most impressive victory to date. Former tag team champion, former WWE superstar, NWA superstar Mike Mondo. Not enough tonight against the one and only PJ Savage. Savage here picking up Mike Mondo. What I assume here is a sign of good sportsmanship. I know Savage has a lot of respect for Mike Mondo. I know Mike Mondo has been the more aggressive ones in the interactions on social media, but the handshake from PJ Savage, a sign of respect.
Look at that. What a battle here tonight, Harry. An insane night of action that we've seen. But this is not... We still have so much more to come. We have Mount Olympus, Harry.
Normally this would be the culmination of a fantastic evening of action here in TCW. This was worth the price of admission alone, but Ray, you're right, because after this intermission, we have the biggest match in TCW, the Mount Olympus Rumble. 30 competitors all vying to see who will be atop Mount Olympus.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Get your popcorn, get you something to drink, because when we return, it's time for Mount Olympus.